Hi everyone, welcome to WION Live broadcast from New York City. I'm your host, Susan Tehrani. We're going to take a look at this hour's headlines first before we go straight into our first story. Kyiv says Russia fires its largest missile and drone attack on Ukraine in more than 3 years of war, mainly targeting a region bordering the European Union and NATO member Poland. Ukraine says that 8 civilians killed in Russia drone and bombing attacks in the war-scared Donetsk region in the east of the country. More than 170 people remain unaccounted for after devastating floods in the U.S. state of Texas, marking a dramatic increase in the number of missing from a tragedy that has so far claimed 111 lives. At least 9 people killed when an old bridge collapsed in the state of Gujarat in western India, sending several vehicles plunging into the river below. Rescuers say multiple people killed and others injured following an Israeli airstrike on a school sheltering displaced civilians in a refugee camp in central Gaza. Taiwan kicks off its largest ever military drills. The 10-day drills are intended to guard against Chinese threats to invade, simulates the so-called gray zone tactics deployed by China that stop just short of open warfare. The EU says that it wants to strike a deal with the United States in the coming days to avoid sweeping tariffs. EU Chief von der Leyen says the bloc will be ready for all scenarios as the deadline to reach an agreement on U.S.-imposed tariffs loom. Britain's Queen Consort Camilla makes an appearance at the Wimbledon, meets 7-time champion Novak Djokovic and Wimbledon staff. Mattel has launched its first Barbie doll with type 1 diabetes in a bid to foster a greater sense of inclusion and empathy among children.